Good evening. This is a Masterclass Marathon. Maybe. I don't really know because the people that were supposed to speak this evening all contacted me and said they were not able to get on. Neither here nor there. It's fine. So in the meantime, I was saying to myself, okay, all day long, what am I going to talk about on this live tonight on the Masterclass Marathon? And finally, I just came to the conclusion that I'll come to you guys as humbly as I possibly can and just share like the message that's on my mind and on my heart at this point in time. So I will share with you guys. I'm doing fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, thank you, Innovision, for asking. So, part of my message this evening, I guess it's going to be that, I put my shears down. And then I became a life and business coach. And then there was this space where it's like, okay, what kind of coach are you? What do you do? And I determined that right from the beginning, that I wanted to help people with planning, strategizing, and organizing. And for some reason, as I moved about in the world and communicated with different people, got several coaches, talked to different people. And then it's like, okay, you have to figure out exactly what you're going to, who you will be, as a coach and what you will share, and you got to have a specific audience, so a lot of these things are true. So I'm not debating these things. And then it's like you have to niche down and you have to be known for specifically something. A lot of these things are to some degree true. So I went on this journey of, okay, what am I good at? What do I want to share? And I started out completely, guys, when I tell you, with planning, strategizing, and organizing, and I was totally fine with it, okay? But all the other people were saying, oh, what are you known for specifically? Who are you specifically talking to? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not telling y'all that the people are wrong. I'm not going to say this. Somebody canceled on you too? Yeah, but you know what? Things happen for us and not to us, right? So I believe that this message I'm giving tonight is meant for me to share. Someone else needs to hear it. So share this live, because somebody might need to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. And I don't even know what I'm going to say. So I got to the point where I decided to create these different programs and different things. And the reason why I have several programs is because I don't want to do one thing. I don't want to I got to the point where I created the program like a year ago, helping you to create your courses. And I love that. I absolutely do. And I'm fully qualified. I've created my own courses several times over. And I understand technology and all of the things. I'm fully qualified, and I began to do that. Helped a lot of people throughout the last year. But can I tell you that just helping you to build your course is 100% just fulfilling to me? So how can I just be the coach that is helping you to build your course when I love it, but I can't tell you that that's the only thing that I want to share with my audience. So how do I just continue on the path of I just help you with your courses? So then how do I just continue on the path with I just want to help you with planning, strategizing, and organizing, and then to who am I talking to? And I am a life coach as well, right? Because I don't see that I can help you with your business without helping you with your life. There are some coaches that attempt to do this, and it really doesn't add up, because what I know to be true is I see a lot of the people that I work with, the entrepreneurs, and you guys have issues with the life stuff, the things that get in the way of you doing the things in your business. And then you have no strategy. So you're like trying to live life and you're trying to build this business, but you don't really know what you want to do. So, which is why I created the program Shift, because I know a lot of people are in between here and there. And I've successfully transitioned from one career to another. So I'm fully capable of helping you with this. But at this point, I'm like, I just want to really, let me tell y'all what I really want to do. For real. I'm trying to help my podcast grow. It's a struggle. Okay, well, we can chat about that, because this marathon is supposed to be a marathon. It's going to be a maybe. It's going to be whatever. So I will definitely chat about that. So where am I? You know who I have been for a very long time? I've been the connector. I've been the person who helps others to, number one, figure out where you are, who you are, what you want to do, and to help you to create a plan for being able to do that. I do help entrepreneurs. So once again, I've been completely clear about this the whole time. And I kind of allowed a lot of people who have been on my journey to drag me in these other directions in regards to all of these different things that I'm supposed to be doing. And today I sat down. Yesterday I didn't do the marathon because I wanted to sit down and really just think, like, not be committed to being somewhere and to doing something. So for the last 2 days, I've been sitting in the house and I really didn't go outside. And I was just sitting and thinking, writing, planning, strategizing like I have other people to do. And what it boils down to is that I really am going to help entrepreneurs, as I have, to figure out who you really are, what you want to do, and how you're going to do it. And I do that through, the different things that I offer, which are helping you in these little spaces. And I love UBG because UBG is my baby. I've been doing it for 2 years since I started, 100% coaching. And it's a space where I can help entrepreneurs. And then, there's the great debate about, does my program just help this particular audience or this audience? And then the struggle that I had, and I'm just going live and sharing with you guys, like, for real talk. The struggle that I had is that I truly help entrepreneurs under this umbrella. Entrepreneurs that have been in business for 2 to 5 years at a minimum and maybe more. But I'm not helping you if you just woke up and you said, I want to be an entrepreneur today. I have too much information than to help someone at that baby spot. But you've been in business and you know that there are other things you want to do. And this is why I held on to UBG, to make sure that this is a space where I can help entrepreneurs. So then, guys, I get on the journey of, doing networking events, and I have an in-person networking group. And I'm on a journey of constantly meeting people. The people that I meet are all sorts of entrepreneurs. And I know they say you're not supposed to help everyone, but I really want to help these people. I don't necessarily just want to say, oh, it's only one type of entrepreneur that I actually want to help, because the information that I have is for a generalized entrepreneur and it can be used all over the place. So for me, it's like, okay, well, what do I do with this? And honestly, guys, I go back to the drawing board. I go back to, I am a coach that helps you with planning, strategizing, and organizing, which is what the heck I said from the beginning. And I love it. So as I was completely strategizing on my plan for what I am going to be doing, I began to look at what we got to do when we're strategizing is we have to decide where we're going, what we're going to do. And we have to look at what we've done to see how all of these things actually add up. And as I began to look at who I've been over all of the years, as well as over the last couple of years, I literally bring entrepreneurs together and help them on their journey. I've helped so many people in so many different ways. There have been conversations I've had. There have been different strategy sessions. I was looking at one of the strategy sessions that I just posted, as well as many others. And because I go through my testimonies, and I have loads of them, guys, and I've helped a lot of different people to get to where they really want to go. And some are, on their journey, but I've helped so many different entrepreneurs. So as I sit and think, and I'm like, okay, every time I meet new people and I want to bring them into my group, and now I say, oh, if I say the group is just for hairstylists, now that does cut off the other entrepreneurs that I truly want to help. So I love my beautypreneurs, and I started to also look at who's in front of me. There are a lot of beautypreneurs that are in limbo, behind a chair, but want to get out, don't really know who to trust, who can help them, and really want to do other types of businesses. I also had been the entrepreneur that was behind the chair that did other things. Now, I do not suggest that you do 5 and 10 and 20 different things. It doesn't make sense. But to have additional streams of income is something that everyone needs to do. So I was like, okay, this is the journey. So I'm about to do a lot of entrepreneurial events, which is what I've done throughout the years. I've done events, literally events where I have brought people together, and I've created networking opportunities inside the events. I've created opportunities for other people, which is who I really want to be to others. I am the person that creates opportunities for others. So when I created these things that I've done over the years, I've connected with others and I said, hey, get on board with me. I'm already rolling. What are you up to? Can you fit into what I'm doing? Let me give you a shot. when I created my team, I ended up having this team of educators, which I knew I had to have to support the business, and I wanted to support others. And I began to train them. So originally my team started off with like 50 stylists. And I said, come on in and I'm going to train you. And those that stayed on, they stayed on. And then it ended up 45. And then it went to about 30 something. And at the very end, at the pandemic, it was about 20 something that were still on the team. But I was able to help them to say, come on in. I'm going to train you by my hands, or I'm going to bring others in and train you by their hands and give you what you need so that you can go out and you can be amazing. And I've done that over and over in a lot of different spaces. And with my UBG program, you know, the thing that it is and that it was and that it is literally a space where I can help entrepreneurs with understanding different types of businesses, which is one of the things that I was looking for. So when the pandemic happened and I was able to sit still, and thanks for the hearts, Christina, when I was able to sit still, I was searching for what other things will I do as this person that doesn't want to do hair? And I already knew I was coaching, but I'm like, is there anything else that I'm missing? And I found myself diving into different communities so that I could get information about a variety of things so that I could make a choice. And the thing that I understand is that there are several more people who are on the same path. I know there are other things out here for me to do, but which one of them do I want to do? And what will I really attach myself to? And how will I get this information? And UBG definitely is a place for, you know, the social media help and the different variety of businesses. But I realized that because that was what I was looking for, and we are our own avatar, I definitely need to make sure that I bring that in, which is why in my program, I began to add these other things. I said, I need a person for Shopify. I understand Shopify. I've even done some things for other people's Shopify stores, but I'm not the expert on it. So I need to bring someone in to do that. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, this is the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. I don't have to just be one particular thing or another. I can be the person that provides a space for others to have the information that they need on the variety of things. So as you enter UBG, you get whatever you need that's good for you. And whatever isn't good for you, don't click on that link. So guys, right now I'm at the point where I will ask for something. Didn't even plan on anything in particular on this live. I'm telling you, because literally just a few minutes ago, I found out that, you know, the others were not going to be able to join. So I am searching for other entrepreneurs who have businesses and can teach other entrepreneurs how you do what you do. Airbnb, you're doing that. Can you come in and teach it? I just put something out, and I said Airbnb, that's one thing. I'm talking about all sorts of types of businesses, and you're looking for a space for you to be able to share your information. You don't really know how to set it up. You don't really know what to do. Well, I've created a space where we have on different days inside my UBG program, different entrepreneurs who come in and they have their own day. Every week, that's their day. So when the members sign on, there are links they click on for the day and the link of the thing that that person is helping with. So I'm looking for a multitude of others who you know your stuff, and either you already have a space or you're looking for an additional space to come in on a consistent basis and help others who are already entrepreneurs who are looking to learn these variety of things. And, you know, maybe they will become your personal mentee. I'm not really sure. It's like however it goes, it goes. But I just provide the space for the things to happen. So if you're listening to this message and you are one of those people, please DM me and let me know if you would like to come on board. Now, the other day, last couple of days, I presented something to any of you who are out there. And I specifically was saying the hairstylist because of me being connected to a lot of beautypreneurs. But there was an offer, and it still stands, which is something different from what I just said. If you're looking to build a course and you haven't done it, you've been sitting on this idea, and you're just like, I don't really want to do the techie stuff, but you really would like to lock arms with someone else and be a part of another community without doing it all by yourself. My offer is that if you sign up to UBG right now, between now and tomorrow, which is going to be the first session, I will allow you to come on board. You'll be a member, and I'm going to allow you to be on board, and I'm going to teach you tomorrow in a session. I've already set everything up. I'm going to show you what it takes for you to create a mini course, not a full-fledged course where you got 1,000,001 modules and all these things. I'm talking about you're going to share a specific thing, and you're going to be able to create a course, and it's going to be built inside of UBG. You will be able to roll with us that are already UBG speakers, and you will be able to have a place where you can say, hey, I have a course. I have partnered with UBG. Click this link and you can buy my course. When they're buying, what's happening is they're buying all the things that are in UBG. So it's amazing that you don't have to roll by yourself and feel like I got to sell my course by myself, because as I promote, I have to tell people what's in UBG. So they get to hear that all of these variety of courses are in there, and yours is a mini course, which means that it's straight to the point about the information specifically. And once again, tomorrow, I will show you what it looks like for you to actually be able to build it out with me. Now, because I have a digital agency, which means that we are able to do video editing, create your graphics and all of those things. You will produce the video content, and I'll tell you exactly what that looks like tomorrow. For those of you who sign on, you'll get the link to be in that session. And then I will share with you what else you need to give me, and I will put all of the things, not me, but my VAs, okay? They will put all the things inside of the program, and you'll have your own tab with your own mini course. So you will be able to be on a journey with me. You'll be able to support others who need to hear the information that you have. You will also be able to get money, okay? Get money how? You being a member is $147 a month. Once you're a member, you are now going to, I have to do some special things, and you will now be an affiliate. When you're an affiliate on this level, I'm going to go in and change your affiliate level, and you're now going to have a 70% commission, which means that as you sell your course that you just created, that's now in the program, amongst you saying that there are all of these other days with all these other pieces of information, all of these other courses, and there will be more and more over time. You get to sell it, and your commission is 70%, which means that you get $102.90 for every person that signs on as a member. And when they stay on the next month, your commission is going to stay the same. I'm ready to share the wealth. This thing that I am doing is a mission for me. It is, and this is why I said I will share my message tonight. And I'm talking about Underground Biz Group if anybody is confused. And there's a link in my bio, or you can go to undergroundbizgroup.com and you click to register yourself as a member on the $147 level, right? So listen, I'm on a mission to help other entrepreneurs. I realize the things that I have been through, the things that I've learned along the way, the things that I've had to figure out, and I have those answers. And at the end of the day, some of you are going to do multiple things. Some of you are going to pick one thing and you're going to stick to it. But I do suggest that no matter what, that you have multiple streams of income in one way or another. And the way that you do that is that you get one thing and you go hard at that one thing, you build it up, and you are at a point where it's good enough for you to now let it run, and then you can add something on. So as much as you hear me say all of these things, I am not telling you to willy-nilly do any and everything all at once. You got to get something rolling. Now, one of the things that I've added to my business recently is that I actually have the digital agency, which is what I was talking about. And we source out your VAs for you. So I help you to actually grow your business. And guys, I'm trying to tell you my message tonight. As I look at all the things that I've learned and encountered over the last so many years of my life, the things that I bring to the table, they make up who I actually am. I am the person that helps you to understand, to see who you really are, which is when I wrote that book, You Got Way More in You, Where Is It? There was no mistake in that. Because now I use that book to help people to answer questions, to get them to see who they really are, to decide what they're going to do next. And then I help them along the journey with getting the things done. I am the one who, as a coach, I can hear you when you're saying certain things. I can hear right between the lines, like you're saying something, but I'm hearing it different. I'm like, no, that really means blank. And then I help you to recognize what you're really saying so you can get over your own mess, so you can be the amazing person that you're supposed to be. Because a lot of us have these things that get in the way of the amazing person that we're supposed to be. So I'm excited about who I am and what I do. And I just decided, like, these are the things that I'm going to do. And when I purchased that 360 photo booth, guys, I don't randomly do anything, just so you guys know. I don't just, I'm just going to do anything and just hope that it makes sense. I don't. Like, I sit and I think about it, but I also don't think for very long. I'm not thinking for 30 days over something. So when I got the booth, it was, and I told you guys this on another live, I got it because it puts me in the room. It is another thing that allows me to be able to connect to more entrepreneurs, the people who I'm supposed to be helping. I got to be in the building. Now, social media definitely gives me visibility, but there's this different type of visibility and there's different types of connections that you make when you're in person. And I understand that there are different ways that we must interact. So I actually teach this in some spaces, and there is something coming up on Tuesday night. It's totally free if you guys want to come. Look at the flyer that's in my stories, and you'll see what it is, and I'll post it again. But in any case, I understand who I am. I understand the things that I'm supposed to do. And no, it's not just help you create a course. And you know, so okay. So I came on live to share that you should be exactly what you want to be. We all have to sit down and we have to spend time with ourselves. And we have to think very deeply about why we exist. What information do we have? What else do we want to learn? What direction would we like to go in? And what type of end result would we like to see? And as we begin to create this equation for ourselves, and these are some of the things I help others with, we now have a magical equation that helps to take us in the right direction and to keep us from doing things that we shouldn't do. I am really actually excited that I positioned myself for, nearly a year as a person helping you guys with building your courses. And I'm glad about that because it's a space that so many of you still need to pay attention to. You want to have another stream of income. You want to have this thing, this digital product that you actually have to create so that no matter what, you can sell it later on down the line. Guys, I've sold some things that I've made from years ago now. I have also been able to take some of the digital products that I've created and literally use them right now as something that I can add on and give away because I made it so many years ago and I'm not talking about it, but it's still super valuable. So these digital products I don't see them going away anytime soon. I just don't. Like, do you? So I'm super excited about the things that I've done, my positioning that I've created for myself. And no matter what, guys, I've positioned myself as the coach. I've positioned myself as the leader. I've also positioned myself as the person that has all sorts of information. And I'm excited about who I am and who I've shown myself to be. I'm excited. And now at this point, bundling all of these things up, super excited. And I'm so glad that I didn't stop UBG. Thanks, Miss Lady. I gained so much watching you. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Divine Styles. I'm sure it's Divine Styles. So I'm really excited about just being able to be open and vulnerable and able to share pieces of me with you and being able to just share the real deal because there are so many people, they're always saying, do this, do that, do the other. And it's not necessarily for us to do what everyone tells us to do. We've really got to go with our heart. And honestly, your heart will lead you, but you also have to be very strategic and you have to be a person that understands and can also like look into the future and forecast, because your heart can't 100% only lead you, because if you just keep doing things you love and you're not able to make any money from it, your heart will put you in a space where you won't have any money. So you do need that other side where you're able to look at and create a solid plan that does have dollars connected to it. Because guys, I'm going to tell you, I don't care who you want to be on this earth. If you don't have any money, at some point in time, tell me how you're going to just keep helping everybody with everything when your bills are not paid. and you're sitting there trying to figure out what you're going to eat. How? It has to be, you have to let your heart lead you. You also have to let your mind lead you, and you have to stop and really let the two of them marry, and know when one picks up and when one lets off. Okay. So, I do know, like, as a coach, as a coach, my heart and my feelings, I love them because I am, what do you call it? I'm a little bit of I think it's an empath, where I can feel what people are feeling to some degree. And I kind of, at this point, know how to not let it 100% take control of me, because some people who are like empaths, they feel what people are feeling, and they take it on so strong that they are not able to, like, logically think. And I'm not necessarily that person, but I understand the people that are in front of me. And this is why, like, as a coach, when I'm coaching and we're doing, like, sessions, cameras need to be on, especially when I'm doing one-to-one coaching. We need to be, like, I need to see you. I need to feel you where you are so I can really help you. Because when you're hiding behind a camera and I can't see the emotions that are going on, I don't really know, like, if you're okay with this or if you're not okay. I don't really know, like, where to dig deeper. But when I'm able to see you, and or when we're in person, it's a whole different thing. So I love myself as a coach, and I understand who I'm supposed to be. So I'm excited, and I will be, doing a variety of things. But definitely, one of the things is going to be to create some serious in-person communities that are also able to meet online as well. And I really just don't want to be creating a whole bunch of more things. So listen, UBG is it. UBG is it. I am supporting you guys as entrepreneurs. I'm here. I'm here for you. And you know what? So Angel, you said, yes, you are an amazing coach. Thank you. So Angel signed on to one of my programs, and I'm excited about the things that I've been able to do to break out and say, hey, here are some things that I know you need to work on, and let me create a space for just this. Because I'm going to tell you, like, even in UBG, to get very emotional in a large space with a lot of people, some people are not able to go there and can't get the help that they need because of so many people being involved. But when I'm able to create these other small spaces, like these short things that I do for a few days, it's a beautiful thing. So I love doing those types of things, and I will continue them. But one of the things I'm thinking about is I can do a lot of these things where I can say that I will do some of these things, but as a part of my UBG, maybe as an upsell, and it's a separate thing for my members. So, I mean, I'm thinking of multiple ways to streamline a lot of things. And literally, I've been sitting down just thinking about how do I do things. So, yeah, I love everything. I love it all. I love it all. Okay. So, is my person that was asking about how you can build your podcast out, are you still here? If you are, please make yourself known and ask me your question about how you can do what you want to do on the screen, so I'll know how to address what you need assistance with. So please let me know. So I was telling you guys a little while ago, while I'm giving that person a chance to type on the screen if they're still here, one of the offers that I put out is that you guys can get on a journey with me in regards to you having your own course, because I know that this is something that you want to do. You just don't know how to do it, and or you don't want to do it. So what I want you to know is that if you do the course with me, you have your mini course on the inside. You'll probably build out more courses afterwards on your own, and that's just fine. This may be the push that you need so that you can actually get something done, see something done, and be able to talk about something that's completed. So that may be the thing for you. And for you to have something, some of you may just say to yourselves, I just want to have something. And you may be saying that because I've heard others say it. I just want something that I can say that I've created, that I've built, that I have. I don't want to just be this person that's just walking the earth and I'm just doing things. Like, I don't want to be that person anymore. I want something that I can say is mine. Something that I can say that I actually put my hands to and I built, and something that I can call a thing that I've actually completed. Because some of y'all don't complete most of the things that you do. And I'll tell you, at this point in time, now is the time for you to begin to complete things. It's time to complete. You feel so much more powerful when you start something, you work on it, and you complete it and then you share it with others, no matter what happens with it, it makes you feel good. Like, I feel super great when I complete something. So I love being able to help others do the same thing. And that's the part of me as a coach where I will listen to what you say you want to do. And the thing is, I understand why y'all don't complete things. You have things that are getting in the way, life issues. Sometimes you don't feel good and you let that get in the way. And then sometimes you just haven't thought the thing out far enough to understand the importance of why you should complete it. If you look at some of the things that you want to do, such as you're about to build whatever, and what is it that it's going to bring back to you? When you make up a number and you understand this thing is going to bring me $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. Now you know what kind of actions you need to take for you to be able to get the money. Now you look at the thing that you just built out and you say, okay, my goal is to make $5,000. Do I know how I will make $5,000? And who do I need to help me to understand how I can make $5,000? Do I really believe that I can make $5,000 with this thing? And if you don't, and you don't get the help, you might as well walk away from that thing. Because this is what I see you guys do. You create things. Some of you who actually do create them, and then you don't finish because you don't know the importance. You haven't really decided that you can do this. So now you're like, I'll put it off. I'll finish it whenever. But see, if you know that you're going to get $5,000 and you know that you have these markers, this particular point in time is by when that I will make the money. These are the steps that I need to take to be able to actually get to the money. You haven't walked through those things. And this is why you put the thing down, because you see it, number one, as something that's too big. And, you know, for some people who have never seen a lump sum of money in your bank account at one time, I understand in some people's minds it's hard to believe that you can actually have it. You heard someone say they made $5,000 and $10,000 with the thing. You don't believe it because you never saw it. And then you don't have the strategy, so you are like, So these are some things I understand as a coach, and I help those who work with me to break these things completely down so that you see the little things that you need to accomplish. Do this one little thing, get to the next step, and then rise to the next step. And then you will look back and you'll see, oh my gosh, look at all of my amazing things I've done so far. Some of you have to look back at the amazing things that you've done in the past so you can get the power and strength that you need to know that you can do more. I was at a conference and recently someone said, I don't tell you guys who these people are, but the lady said, write down your accomplishments that you've had over the last couple of days, weeks, months, years, whatever. And they were sitting there and they didn't write a thing. And I walked over and I said, well, why aren't you writing? And she said, well, I don't know, because I'm not really sure what was an accomplishment. I'm not really sure. Like, I do things and, I just do things. I just do them and I just move on. See, that's the reason why most people don't feel like they can do something else, because you haven't acknowledged the thing that you've done, the amazing part of you that successfully completed something. You have to look at those things to know that you've done something and you can do something else. So these are the things that I enjoy helping others with. I just love it. So if you guys are in the South Florida area, I will be doing a bunch of events in person so you guys can connect with me. Stay tuned to see what's going on. I just scheduled something for the first week in February. So stay tuned and DM me if you actually want information. So if you don't want to miss something, DM me. And that's it for tonight. So I guess my person who had those questions about the podcast isn't here at this time. So if you guys are coming on board with me to get your course created, your mini course, make sure you sign up. It is $147 to be a member of UBG, and I will help you. I will assist you with building your course. I'm going to actually do the things. You just need to turn some things over to me and my staff, and we're going to get it done for you, and you will be a member. And you will also be able to have a course that is live, up and running. You will be able to sell it and sell everything else that's in the membership. And you get $102.90 every time that you sell it. You also gain access to the membership. So there are over 200 recorded sessions that have already happened about entrepreneurship over the last 2 years. So when you sign up, this is a no-brainer offer here. You sign up, you get access, you get to click and watch all of the things. Those of you who are not taking your social media serious, the only reason you see me right now and you hear whatever message I'm sharing is because I'm live. And if you're not going live and you're not you don't have a strategy for your social media, you just might want to be a member of UBG. So a moment ago, I was talking about the offer for those who can come in and be a member and have a course. But I'm going to ask for you who's listening and watching right now. If you're not taking care of your social media and you're not on track, you don't understand the things you need to do, you don't know how to consistently post, you don't know what to put on your social media, you have no strategy, you don't know how to video edit, how to use all the different apps that are out here, you don't know how to gain visibility, you should join UBG and become a member. If you want to create a Shopify account and Shopify store and be able to sell online, we have consistent lessons with the Shopify expert. If your books are in order and you can't really see clearly how much money you've made and it's tax time and you want to get that in order, you should join. We have a person that has a day for taxes, okay, for tax prep. If you want to know random things about the back end of your business, you want to know how to make a landing page and or you want to understand what it's like. You want to also read books with others and you want to do your goal setting every single week. Great reason to join UBG because we have different days for all of these different things. So there's another segment I didn't tell you about, is a financial segment where we're working on the strategy of creating your business plan and also getting you guys prepared a little further down the line for getting your retirement together. So many entrepreneurs are not focused on this, and then you get to the point where it's like you're of age and you're like, what am I going to do? I want you to be able to understand what it's like to be able to set this stuff up for yourself now. Hey, Max. Max, you got a new picture? Okay, look at you. So I'm excited about everything that I do. And I hope that you guys have been sitting down and really thinking about who you really are and what is it that you really, really want to do. And get the help from others that can support you with helping you to strategically decide that and to strategically move. But I will tell you that you know deep down in your heart what you really want to do. You know who you really want to serve and what you really want to help with. You have to figure out how you're going to do that. And you have to figure out how you're going to support others while supporting yourself and creating balance around all the things. That is what's most important. And the more that you are interested in the things that you do, you have to have something that you're interested in. Your additional streams of income might come in the form of things that you just put money into, and you don't have to have a passion for those things. That's my take on it. You don't really need a passion for some of the things that you're going to make money with. But you do want to wake up and you want to feel fulfilled and satisfied with who you are and what you do. There are some of you who may be listening right now and you have a job and it supports you. And you stay on that job until you figure out the other things that you're going to do with yourself. But I will tell you this, if your job is fulfilling, then it's a great place to stay, because maybe you took on a job to do things that are things you love, and they support your mission in regards to who you are on this earth. So if you have that, that's a great space to be in. But if you don't, and you're searching for that thing, find the thing. Play around with a couple of things and learn some things and delve into it while you have the job. And then learn how to make a business out of it. And then you move forward. So I hope that everything I shared tonight was helpful to someone. Those of you who are joining me on the journey, come on. And I told you guys I have other programs, and I'm proud of those other programs, because in a small space, I can help you with figuring out what you want to do next, which is shift. If you're hearing me and you need that, don't just ignore it. Don't keep walking around and trying to figure out what you're going to do by yourself. It's a tough thing. It's very tough. Okay? And for those of you who want to make a course, jump into UBG and I'll help you to make one. And if you want your own course by yourself, click the link in my bio and click on one of the links for being able to build out your whole course. That's a whole program for like a month, and I give you all the ins and outs and everything of what it looks like to do it on your own. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my planning, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you all for joining, for listening, and I hope that I have impacted someone's life tonight by sharing from my heart, you know, the things that have been on my mind. And I'm just, you know, constantly readjusting my path according to what I see, what I know, and what really feels good to me. So see you guys later. Thank you all for watching and joining. Bye now.